everybody, Stephanie here and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to show you what I got from Alphalete's 6th birthday sale. Now, as you can see here, I have 3 different packages and that's because I made 3 separate orders. Now, I didn't really get a whole bunch of the newer items because those ones weren't on sale, but I did get a fair amount of the older items and they took so long to get here because of the whole Texas winter storm thing, which was crazy. But now they are finally here and I'm so excited to open them. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm gonna open these one bag at a time, and some of these items I have reviewed before, so I won't go super in depth into them because this video will be super long. So let's open up a bag. Let's do this one first. So what do we have in here?
You know what's bad? I kind of actually don't even remember everything that I ordered.
Ooh, okay, so these actually look like they're all of my new Amplify Seamless Leggings, so I'm gonna actually just save these for the end. I'm saving those for last because those are my all-time favorite, and I just want to save the best for last, okay? I already have 2 pairs of those, and I've been raving about them over on Instagram because they make the booty look so good. So if you don't already know about those leggings, you're gonna want to check them out for many different reasons, which I'll get to in a little bit. So, next bag. Okay, so first up in here we have, these are actually a pair of men's boxers that I got for my boyfriend. So, okay, what are you? Ooh, okay, so I got a couple of pairs of the Premium Pro Elite Joggers, and these are actually from the men's side of things, but I ordered them in a small. I actually already have these and I've been wearing them in a medium, but they're a little bit too big for me, so when I saw that the small ones were on sale, I snatched them up real quick. These ones will definitely fit me a little bit better. The other ones are a little bit too snug in my waist, but they fit really good in my legs. So I'm probably going to be selling my mediums over on Poshmark at some point, and I'm very happy I was able to snatch these up in a small. They are pretty stretchy and they're kind of like a performance material. And then on the bottom, there's kind of a little bit of a different fabric, so it's quite snug, but there isn't like a cuff, which I really don't like because it digs into my ankles. I find that most of the men's joggers have a little bit more of a forgiving cuff on the bottom, so I tend to prefer them. And these ones have pockets on the back, so it kind of adds a little bit to the booty. And in case you're wondering, I have mine in the muted camo as well as the black camo. Next up in the bag, I have the Alphalux Tri-Bra in the color black with gold detail. I have reviewed this one before, so I'm not going to go into super detail about it. But I do want to mention, I used to always get these ones in a medium, and I actually picked this one up in a small because my boobs got a little bit smaller. So now with this style of sports bra, I actually do prefer a small. It's actually a little bit annoying because I'm almost always in between a small and a medium, so I'm kind of like the Goldilocks of activewear. The smalls are sometimes a little bit too small, mediums are sometimes a little bit big, and I'm like right there in the middle. Plus, it makes it more difficult ordering everything online because you can't really try anything on beforehand. Which reminds me, I always put my measurements in the description box down below, and I'll put my main ones up here on the screen, so I hope that helps you out. Anyway, back to the Tri-Bra. As I mentioned, this is the Alphalux Tri-Bra, so it's made of that soft, brushed Alphalux material, which is quite stretchy. And then the back has this design with the 3 little straps, which is why it's called the Tri-Bra. And then on the shoulders, there's like 2 straps here, and then it joins in the back, and you get all 3 of them. I really like this black and gold detailing on here. I find that it's like quite classy, and I actually don't have very many plain black sports bras, so I figured I would pick this one up because it was on sale. As mentioned in some of my previous videos, the reason I preferred the medium was because of the height of the sports bra here. I used to feel like I didn't have enough fabric to like cover me comfortably, but now that my boobs have gotten smaller, these ones fit me in a small really well. Now that I've been wearing my medium ones a little bit more, I'm finding that there's almost like a little bit too much extra fabric this way. So sometimes it kind of like all bunches downward and it gets a little bit uncomfortable, especially because these straps are not adjustable. So I can't even like pull it up a little bit more. So if you're in between sizes like me, it kind of depends on what you'd prefer. If you want it to be sitting well and keeping you all like closed in, you might want to size down to the small. But if you want more coverage and you don't mind it being a little bit more loose, so if you're not going to be jumping around or anything, a medium might be okay. So the last 2 items in this bag, I actually wasn't a fan of when they first came out, but because they were on sale, I decided to give them a try. And the reason I wasn't a huge fan of them is because of the graphic on the front. So if you're not really familiar with Alphalete, you're gonna have like no idea what this means. PBNS stands for proud but never satisfied, which I guess is kind of one of Alphalete's mantras, if you will. So if you're not an Alphalete fan and you saw me like walking around wearing this on the street, you're gonna not know what this means. So because these ones were super on sale and they're green, So because these ones were on sale and they're both green, which I love, I decided to give them a try. And I should let you know, the style of tops for both of these are probably two of my most favorite styles. I just wasn't a huge fan of the graphic on the front. So this one is the oversized long sleeve in the color flat olive. And then this one is just called the oversized crop, and this is hunter green. Now, as I mentioned, these are actually two of my favorite styles of Alphalete tops to work out in, and I've definitely reviewed these before, or at least have reviewed some very similar pieces. So for these two, I actually got them in a medium, but I know I also have smalls. Being oversized, they are fairly forgiving and therefore they're also super comfortable. Alphalete usually brings back these styles from time to time, so if you don't like these colors or the PBNS on the front, just keep checking back during future launches to see if they have different kinds. Moving on to the other bag. Okay, so I got 3 of these Surface Limitless sports bras. All of these are in a small. I did review a blue camo one previously, and this is probably one of my most favorite sports bras. This time I picked up 3 different colors. There's rose wine, stone gray, and sea turtle. And I will say they are very comparable to the Tri-Bra, which once again is why I got a small in these. But the biggest difference on these is that these ones have adjustable straps. So with the mediums in the Tri-Bra, they roll down, like I said, they kind of fall down on you and you have to constantly be pulling them up. With these ones, having the adjustable strap in the back, you don't have that problem. Plus, with the cross detail on the back and the subtle logo on the front, this is just so flattering. And these colors are just so pretty. Like, look at them. These are so nice. I have so many sports bras and leggings and everything that I'm probably gonna have to do another activewear declutter video. But I kind of want to show you guys my Alphalete collection first before I get rid of things. Ooh, that's a good video idea. I should write that down. Next up in the haul is a pair of essential joggers. I actually don't think I've reviewed these before on YouTube, but I have these in so many colors because these are my favorite joggers, like favorite joggers ever. Actually, they're probably kind of tied with the Buff Bunny Jasmine joggers, but these are a little bit of a different style. This is such a pretty color, and because it was on sale, I had to add it to my collection. So this is the color Flat Rose. It's kind of like a light pinky purple color, and I actually got these ones in a large. Now that's kind of interesting because with my leggings, I'm usually a small or a medium, but with these ones, they're actually a more fitted style of jogger, which is why I like to size up in them because I prefer them to be a little bit more looser fitting. And because my one leg is a little bit bigger than the other one, it's just more comfortable for me. And this one gives me a little bit more of a baggy, looser fit, which is what I'm going for. These are very soft, they are high-waisted with a drawstring, and it has pockets. What I also like that I kind of mentioned before with the other joggers is that there isn't really an ankle cuff on these ones, which once again is really nice for my leg. I've also tried the essential joggers in the men's version. For the men's ones, I would get a medium, and then once again, these ones are a large. The men's joggers fit very similar to the women's ones if you get the right size. I just can't remember for the life of me if the men's ones have these like zipper pockets on them. See, these ones are zippered. The biggest difference though, from what I recall, is that the back has pockets on them, very similar to the Pro Elite ones. See here, there's pockets on the back. I find that kind of adds like a little touch to the booty just to kind of make it pop a little bit more. But the reason why I wanted to mention that is because sometimes the women's ones sell out or the men's just have better color options. So if you don't like any of the women's ones, pop over to the men's section because you might find some you like there. And the last 2 items in this bag are the Amplify biker shorts, which I've never had before, but I believe they are very similar to the Amplify leggings, which I have had before. So I think I'm just going to talk about them all at once. And it gives me an excuse to finally open up this bag. So I have 10 pairs of the Amplify Seamless Leggings here. And before you come at me for spending too much, some of them were on sale, okay? Granted, some of them were newer colors, so those ones were not on sale. But let's just carry on, shall we? So since I haven't reviewed these on YouTube yet, I do want to give you as much detail as possible because I want you to understand the hype around these. These are by far my most favorite legging, and not just from Alphalete. I'm talking like my most favorite legging ever. Hence why I now have 12 pairs of them and 2 shorts. First of all, I will say that I wear a medium in all of my Amplify Seamless leggings across the board. And despite living that Goldilocks life, I don't even have one of these ones in a small because at this moment in time, I prefer the medium, and there's a couple of reasons for that. First up, the waistband. Now, hopefully you can see this on camera, but the waistband on these leggings and the shorts, by the way, have a 3-tiered design. They actually had this design on some of their older biker shorts, so you might be familiar with this already. But if you're not, what this means is that, as you can see, the fabric is a little bit different when you start from the bottom and you move to the top. So it's the least compressive at the bottom and it gets tighter in the middle, and the most tightest part is at the top, so it really snatches in your waist. So because it tapers in like that and is quite snug at the top, I don't think a small would be very comfortable for me. Like, it would probably fit, and I do typically like my leggings to be snug, but I feel like it might be a little bit too snug. This waistband has some of the best tummy control out of all of my leggings, and it's very comfortable. I don't find that it rolls down too much, but if you're going to be doing a lot of bending over and stuff, it's obviously going to roll down. But it is a little bit of a thicker waistband than like most normal leggings, so I find that I don't have as many problems with it. The other reason I am happy with the medium is because of the booty scrunch. This booty scrunch is very interesting. It's almost like a faux booty scrunch, if you will. So this is what it looks like up close. I want to point out, it doesn't really stretch that much. See, it's already like in this design. It stretches obviously enough to put on the garment, but this like line here, it's not really like pulling apart. So somehow it's kind of faux or fake. It's kind of like an illusion, really. So I was worried with the small. Sometimes in other brands, because of this booty scrunch, it stretches out too much and then they end up ripping. So I was scared if I got a size down and I'm trying to do squats or deadlifts or something, it might rip. So that's why I stuck with the medium, and it's been working out fine for me. Sometimes I'm still very surprised at how much I enjoy these leggings because I am not a booty scrunch girl. I do not like any other brand that has a booty scrunch, like any of them. So I was extremely hesitant the first time I bought these and only bought one pair. As you can tell, I really like these, and now I have a whole bunch more of them. But most other brands with the booty scrunch, like Gymshark leggings with the booty scrunch, when you put it on, it like stretches out completely and it makes me look like I have a uni bum. So I still don't understand how these ones work, because when you put them on, they don't stretch out as I showed you, and it just makes your butt look so good. Also, what's great about these leggings is that there's no front seam. Now, I do find because of that, there is a little bit of excess fabric hanging around the crotch region. And there's also a little bit of extra length bunching around the ankles, but I'm only 5'4", so if you're a little bit taller, it's fine. But even with all of that extra material, that's still not a big enough reason for me to want to size down to a small. Like, they are quite stretchy, but I just don't want to risk it. Plus, sizing down might affect the squat proofability of some of these. I generally don't have very many problems with squat proofness unless it's super snug. So then when it stretches out, it can become a little bit sheer. Or if it's a light color, like yellow or gray or like a light purple, you can sometimes see the outline of your underwear. But if you stick to like a nude, seamless underwear of sorts, you won't really have any problems. Speaking of which, I actually ordered a couple of the seamless thongs that I totally forgot about until just now. Thank goodness I checked that bag. So Alphalete also sells some of their seamless thongs. They're pretty basic. I don't mind them, although they do sell out fairly quickly in my size. So if you can ever get some of these, I really highly recommend the ones from American Eagle, not American Eagle, but Aerie. They make really good seamless thongs, and they are very comfortable, and I find that you can't really see them through your leggings, and it's really nice. This one here is in the color titanium. It's kind of like a light gray. I do have some other Alphalete grays, but they're a lot darker. I'm probably gonna do a video on the Amplify leggings, comparing them to some of the other leggings as well, just so you guys can kind of see different styles, how they fit, different colors, etc. This beautiful green color is called Aspen. I actually have these ones in the Alphalete Revivals already, but I really wanted them in the Seamless Amplify ones too. This is another one of the older colors. This is called Oceana. This is such a really pretty blue color, and I don't really have very many blue leggings, so I'm super excited about this. Next up, I want to open this tuxedo blue color because this one is a new blue, and I was worried they would be very similar, but they're totally not. So this is the tuxedo blue. It's more of like a true navy, and then here's that Oceana, which is like quite a lot lighter. It's so pretty. And then, of course, I have to get just a plain black pair. Everybody needs a plain black pair. These ones sold out so fast the first time, so I snagged them up the second time when they weren't on sale. But I feel like black Amplify Seamless Leggings will be coming back all the time, so this is just a staple piece that I would really recommend. Next, this is the color Canteen. So it's showing up really bright on camera. It's kind of like a dark brownish green. Hopefully you can kind of see that. You might be able to see it better in the try-on. This is so pretty. I'm definitely into browns right now, and they're so hard to find, like just a plain brown legging. These ones have a tinge of green in it, so that's okay. I like green too, but I really, really like this color. This color is called Bordeaux, I think is how you say it. And it is such a pretty deep red color. It's once again showing up a little bit brighter on camera, but this really reminds me of a pair of my Arrow leggings that I never wear because I don't really like them, but I really like the colors, so I've kept them. But now that I have these red ones, I'm probably gonna put my other Arrow ones up on Poshmark. Here we have another blue color. This is so pretty. This is the color Rainfall. Oh my goodness, now I'm gonna have so many blue leggings. Hopefully you can see this. This one has a little bit more of like a gray undertone to it, and it's very, very nice. Just real quick, I'll show you the three of them. So we have Tuxedo Blue, Oceana, and Rainfall. Look at that. That's like ocean vibes right there. And then here we have this beautiful ivy color. Oh my goodness, it kind of has like a bluish turquoise aqua color to it, but it's more green. Also, I think I forgot to mention earlier, they have this like very, very slight contouring down the leg. You can barely see it, but you can see it kind of starts right about here to about here. And it kind of just makes the quads pop a little bit, which is really flattering. And the last color of the Amplify Seamless Leggings that I have here is called Evergreen. Oh my goodness gracious. This is beautiful. It's very, very dark, but it's not black. See, this is black there. You can totally see the green when you compare it to the black here. And then the Aspen color is just a little bit lighter. Oh my goodness. See, black, Evergreen, and Aspen. Oh my goodness, this one might be my favorite. And then I really, really wanted the color Dark Water in the Amplify Seamless Leggings, but they were sold out when I tried to buy them, so I picked them up in the shorts instead. So this is once again another bluish green color. It is a little bit more green than my blues, so I'm just gonna get the blue ones again to show you. So once again, Tuxedo Blue, Oceana, Rainfall, and this is Dark Water. Oh my goodness, I should have thought this through a little bit more. There we go. This is Dark Water. So you can see it's a little bit more like teal-y colored compared to this Tuxedo Blue, and then compared to the other two, it just looks like a little bit more green, but it's not like quite green. So if I hold it up to like Aspen and Evergreen, they're like all different. And then the last item that I have here is another pair of the Amplify biker shorts, and I just got it in the plain black. So yes, I have it in the leggings and the shorts, but I really, really like this style of shorts for when it gets really hot out or when I go on any sort of vacation. I really like to wear shorts to like Disney World, for example, because it's super hot, but you're like walking around a lot, so you don't want to be too hot. So that's where I usually wear my shorts. I will wear them to work out too, because they are longer being a biker short, so they're not riding up all the time, and they're very comfortable. I have some of their other biker shorts, but once again, these ones have that booty scrunch on the back, so it just adds that nice flattering look. But seriously, these Amplify Seamless Leggings are really all that I need in my life, and I'm gonna have to get rid of so many of my other ones to make room for these on my shelves. I'm so excited to wear these for all of my workouts. Have you tried these ones yet, or have you tried like a different booty scrunch legging? If you have, I'm very curious to hear which ones you've tried and if you like them, because I've tried the Gymshark ones, I've tried the ones from Etched. I think it's called Etched. I used to call it Echt. EHCT, and there were also some from Balance and Navigation, I think, from way back in the day. I just don't like any of them, so they just jaded me, and I never wanted to ever try them, but I'm so glad I tried these ones. I highly, highly recommend. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like these kinds of videos or you found it helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you liked it or subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to check out my measurements in the description box down below. I find that they help a lot of people. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.